folks, it's Zach, and welcome back to my Star Wars tips and tricks section. And today we're talking about the Victorious Pioneers armor set that comes out with the Dark vs. Light side packs. I've had a lot of questions come my way about this, guys, so I'm hoping that this video clears up a few of the more ambiguous parts to it. So let me start with the first one. I did have a few people ask, is it legacy bound? It was announced on the site that it would be, and I can confirm that it absolutely is. So if I take off this piece of armor, I could go ahead and ship that in the mail. I could put that in my legacy vault, no problem, and have that picked up by another character. Absolutely. So yes, the set is legacy bound. There are quite a few items that come out of the Dark vs. Light packs that are bound to your particular character, but this armor set is legacy. The second thing I would mention is that the armor effect, a lot of people have wondered how the effect was going to work, and I'll tell you that it's a tandem effect and not a static effect. And what I mean by that is that each armor piece does not give you an experience buff. They work in a set just like raid gear does. So for your raid bonuses, you have to have a certain amount of pieces to get a certain benefit. It's the same thing with these guys. The only difference is that a lot of raid gear puts the bonus into the armoring, and that way if you get a drop from a raid and you want to move that set bonus piece to another piece of armor, you can. A lot of times people have more than one raiding tune, so in fact, like I have 2 gunslingers and 2 snipers. It's ridiculous. And sometimes I'm going to want to put an armor set bonus into a legacy piece of gear, and that way I can use it on both gunslingers. I just ship over the set of gear, and he's already geared out. It's already good to go. Saves a lot of time, saves a lot of effort. With this, the set bonus is built into the armor itself, so there's no slot for an armoring. There's just a slot for a mod and an enhancement. And interestingly enough, with no armor in there, it still raises to my level, or something kind of close. Basically, it's like blue prototype quality. So to give you an example of this, I have my artifact grade chest piece for level 48 right here, and I have equipped my Victorious Pioneers chest piece. And if you look, the Victorious Pioneers chest piece is armor rating 128 versus the artifact grade 140. And this is with nothing inside of it. There's no mod, there's no enhancements. It's just raised up to my stat. And you can see I have 48 mastery and 51 endurance, which is about, what it's trying to give me for a level 50 character. So the armoring does raise to your level. Now, a lot of you are probably asking right now the same question I did when I noticed that, which is if the armor slot is built into the gear and it raises to your level, why don't they do the same thing with the mod and the enhancement? And the answer is, guys, I don't actually know. My best guess is that it allows this piece of gear to be customizable towards DPS, healing, or tanking. And usually a lot of what defines who that character is falls more into the enhancement area, which may be why they left it that way. I don't know. That's a great question for BioWare if you guys choose to ask it. As I can say right now, with 3 pieces equipped, you can see I get 25% extra experience, and that shows up on my experience bar. So this answers the question, how do I even know if it's working? Well, you will know it's working because you'll see that you have the experience buff on there, and it has a different name to it, minor dark light experience, and experiences comes from 25% more from all sources. It does stack with both the cartel market items and anything you've unlocked in either your legacy or if you have a guild. It all stacks together, so that's potentially quite a bit of extra experience having all those pieces equipped. And last but not least, the look. You can see I have it here on my character, and the helmet is kind of the most interesting piece of this so far that I've gotten. The helmet kind of has an Ant-Man looking theme to it. I don't know if that's what they were going for. It certainly feels like it is. I don't know. The chest piece as itself, there's actually a couple agent pieces that look similar to it. But yeah, overall, I think they did a pretty good job of making it unique. The only thing that I'm not really crazy about are the leggings, but you never know. There might be some of you guys out there who are like, those are the coolest leggings I've ever seen. And maybe they are. I don't know. For me, that's not quite the style I go for, but anything different is good in this game at this point. So that should about do it, guys. Everything I know about this set is in there. The last thing I'll mention is that obviously the 2 pieces that you achieve through the next tier, I got these at the Legacy tier. The next tier I think up is Valiant. The pieces you get from that set are bugged until next Tuesday, so if you are grinding up levels and you're wondering like, why am I not getting the next set bonus piece from this, it is because those pieces are bugged. They're hopefully getting fixed next Tuesday. Alright guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do, please like and subscribe. That lets me know that you're enjoying the content I'm putting out there and spurs me on to work harder to make more for you guys. And if you guys have any questions, feel free to put those in the comment area below. That's how I know, what you guys are concerned with, and that helps dictate what videos I make next. Anyway, guys, I hope you guys are having a great weekend, and I will see you next time.